Let's get straight into the conversation now as we look at countdown to Nigeria election 2023, assessing preparation and burning economic issues. We're being joined right now by Olai Debano, macroeconomic analyst, joins us virtually. Thank you for joining us. Good to see you again.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
So let's start from the assessment. Let's do an assessment of the campaign season, the processes engaged by the political candidates of different parties, and the method they use in campaigning, addressing electorates with regards to addressing challenges. So what's your impression so far with how they've gone about their campaigns?
Yeah, the campaigns have been quite impressive and quite intense for the political parties and especially the major contenders we have. And also they make use of their various channels, such as the social media aspect, the television and the radio aspect of it, which they've been used to. But I believe, what they've actually done differently now is that the social media has campaign has improved very fast. I mean, very high compared to what we've had past years. So the campaign has been quite intense and quite impressive, so to say.
Okay. Now, let's go to the street of Lagos and see what Nigerians are saying concerning the election. It's just a short clips from what Nigerians are saying. Let's take a listen.
I'm ready. On Saturday, I'm going to my polling unit with my PVC and cast my vote to my preferred candidate.
I prepare for election in Saturday. Inshallah, God bless you.
I'm ready for election on Saturday. But what I saw inside the election, I hope that the election will host. I will make the election in our own fantastic. We'll vote for the right person that will change this country for us because we are suffering a lot.
We are ready to vote in the right person.
Well, we're back now, and there you have it. So for some of them, it looks like they are prepared, but there are issues being raised apart from what experts are saying concerning the impact that the cash crunch may have on the outcome of the election, and of course the energy crisis as well. So you talked about the fact that the campaign process has been impressive so far, but if you look at some of the concerns that have been raised so far, how do you think it will impact the outcome of the election? Do you think it will have any effect at all? Look at the cash crunch, look at the crisis of petrol scarcity and all of that, because these are the issues this candidate went about telling the electorate, vote for us, we're going to solve these issues for you, we're going to solve the issue of petrol crisis, there won't be any issue with regards to the growth of economy. Talk to us now.
What we've had in recent times, recent election, when it's coming to this area like this, that we are moving closer to the election, the previous, the government then, we try as much as possible to ease the economic problem on the citizens. But what we've had now is that, the economy has been quite challenging for citizens, and this is very likely to count against the current ruling party. So, but in as much as yes, it's expected to count against them, that more people are willing to vote in terms of getting their PVCs and many more like that. But the candidate of the party also has its own positivity side of it, which would actually be of good side. But looking at the economy at large, so expect the electorate to come out to vote in terms of despite the challenges, in order to have their civic rights in casting their vote for their choice of candidates. So this is economic condition we're currently finding ourselves, the fuel scarcity, the that is expected to push electorate out to vote for their choice of candidates.
Now, some people are saying, look, the government will really have to push out, these Naira notes so as to ensure that the processes and the exercise, go smoothly. So do you think they will be able to do anything between now? It's just 3 days from now. You have Thursday, Friday, and then, of course, the D-Day comes. So do you think they will be able to address these needs or concern before then? Hello, Olaide, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yes, so I was asking you if you think that the government can do anything. Yes, the President Buhari has said, look, let the 200 Naira be made available. The 200 Naira notes should be made available. That's what he said. But as at now, till today, it's still very difficult for people to access these notes out there. So do you think they'll be able to do anything in that regards to ensure that people are...
Hello, can you hear me now? Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. I don't know if you can hear me. I was asking you if the government...
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, I don't believe the government can... so much can be done between now and the next 2 days, so to say, because the working days we have now is just 2 working days to the elections. Well, as you said, the federal government has approved, okay, let's continue spending the old Naira or old 200 Naira notes, while the 500 Naira and 1,000 Naira remain out of circulation. But currently, what we need to ask ourselves is that, okay, what is the value of the old 200 Naira note in circulation before the mop-up? So the CBN have done much of mop-up of the whole note, the 200, 500, 1,000 before the federal government approval then. So to now move the mop-up value of that 200 Naira back into circulation will take quite a while. It won't be in 2 days, it will be in 3 days that we are expecting. So the aspect of Naira scarcity may still continue for a while, but we expect that, okay, yes, probably after the general election, things supposed to reach out.
Well, despite the fact that there's a Naira scarcity out there, there's still panic buying. We saw a lot of Nigerians going out to buy food, to stock up food in their houses ahead of the general election. So what's the implication of this?
There's this always anxiety around the general election that, okay, yes, there may be a kind of issues around, okay, the security, violence surrounding election process. But I believe, and another thing that has added to it again is this Naira crunch. And for citizens to be able to say, okay, yes, to buy basic things all around with their cash, which is very, very difficult for them now. So many people are trying as much as possible to stockpile their basic needs in their various houses. So this Naira crunch is actually having a lot of bad implications and spending implications on the consumers. So, and the election is very nearby, and everybody is expecting to be very anxious to make to go to the polling booth and have their civic rights done.
Let's get your opinion about what the reactions that perhaps may likely follow with regards to security and, of course, the free and fair, the credibility of the outcome of the election within the business community. So what do you think is the body language from the business among the business communities? What do you think is the body language?
Recently one of the rating agencies.
Well, I think we're having challenges again in connecting or hearing Mr. Banu talk to us there. But I was asking, what investors are thinking, the body language from investors, the business community, what they are saying with regards to the security and of course how the election should turn out in terms of allowing, a free and fair processes in the coming election. Talk to us.
Yeah, investors are already looking at the security concerns surrounding the election in the sense that, okay, what's model, what we call it, how will the security agencies take good care of security concerns? And if you remember, recently we still had attacks on security personnel in one of the south eastern states in Nigeria. And this is still going to give another concern, especially in all parts of the country. Investors still looking at it. And if you remember also, the Moody rating downgrade in Nigeria sovereign bond rating recently, in the sense that OPS is giving foreign investors concern to invest in Nigeria, and definitely is going to have a lot of impact. But looking at the general election itself coming up on Saturday, we believe, okay, yes, the election will come, decision will be made, and life will continue in the sense that, okay, yes,
Mr. Bano, can you hear me? Well, let me quickly jump in with this concern again. So yes, you talk about the fact that they are also concerned with regards to security measures. Yes, of course, which of very, very also key. So talk to us about whether they are already closing shops. Maybe some of them are already trying to ask their staff to stay at home, or maybe for now suspend operations ahead so that they can allow the staff to go home or travel to go and vote. Is that happening already?
Other financial institutions are very quite difficult to take such action because of the what we call it, the work around the financial service sector. Even as at that Friday, definitely everybody will still want kind of financial transaction to get done, even on the election day to get done. So which means that, okay, yes, there are some companies in doing it, and which other companies, the other steps companies can actually do is to give their staff the ability to close early a day before the election. So those are what we call basic, what we call the informal trading aspect of what we are. So it's very unlikely for them to close shop because the majority of those people live on their day-to-day income.
Okay, so let's wrap up with this now. What are some of the issues that you think that the government needs to speak to so as to calm the nerves of Nigerians and both investors, the business community ahead of the coming election?
Yeah, number one thing of it is the security concern. The federal government and the security agents at large needs to come out to give the assurance that, okay, yes, the security of their life and property during this election is 100% guaranteed. So this is going to give everybody, and there should be a way in which that will be shown, and which is going to give.
We're already losing connection, but I wanted Mr. Bano to just land on that thought, and so we can wrap up. Yes, like he's. So are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I can hear you.
Okay, so wrap it up on that thought then.
So I said, I believe that, okay, the federal government needs to come out and give the assurance about the security concerns surrounding the electoral process. So that's just the major things. And also this economy, the naira crisis we are currently having, if there should be a way federal government needs to come out, okay, yes, probably the existing new, 5,000, 1,000 naira notes to continue to be in circulation just for the meantime, for like a week or two, to ease the nerve of economic concern around the citizens.
Well, I think we'll have to leave it there. Thank you so much for your time, Olaide Bano, macroeconomic analyst. Thank you for sharing your thought with us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Still to come after the break, Brent crude futures for April delivery fell by 23 cents, so $82.82 a barrel in early trade after recording about 1.2% decline on Tuesday. We'll bring you details after this break. Please stay with us.